Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Good evening to you all. McLovin, Buffalo Bill, Mike, Mendy, good evening guys. Thank you for being here, I appreciate it. We are going to run a few mythics this evening. Starting with, what key do we have? Oh, it's a new week, we don't have a key. Let's go grab a key. And we also have to check the Great Vault. Monica, good evening to you. Welcome, and thanks for being here. We have misplaced our Keystone. Elgathar Academy 4. Do we have an Academy 4? Oh, we have an Academy 5. Okay, well that'll be an okay way to start. Should be something we are able to get done. We're definitely going to take a 512 item. Bracers or gloves? I guess we just take the bigger item level increase. Whoops. We're trapped in here while we do this. If we back out, we have to do it all again. 505 Warlock, let's grab him. Kind of breaks my transmog. $513 Hunter, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now we need tank and heals. $499. $499 for a 4 key. Yeah, sure, why not? I guess I can't be like super picky. $499 is higher than my item level, so. Guitar Junkie, good evening, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We are up to $497. And we lost him that quickly. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna delist and relist. Ashley, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Mike, that sounds awful, man. Craig, welcome. Patrick, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Octana, hello to you. Welcome. Thank you guys all very much for coming and hanging out this evening. I appreciate it. Pop. We went splat, like insta splat. That makes sense. Somebody recommended to me that before I jump into heroics, I should warm up on the targeting dummy. It's not a bad idea. I should find the targeting dummy in Beldraken. That way I can just stay at the dummy, especially while we put that first group together, and just like kind of get back into the flow of my rotation. Not that that was the problem there. The problem there was I apparently stood in yuck. But yeah, warming up on the practice dummy actually sounds like a good idea. Looks like they're still going. Alright, so we move clockwise with the tank stacked up. Should be easy. Patrick, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you, man, and welcome to the 10 new people. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm dead, and another DPS is dead, but I think we can still get this guy. I have faith in this hunter. This hunter's putting out insane amounts of DPS. 350,000 DPS. So I think we can do it. I believe in him. That's 4 deaths total. We are responsible for 2 of them. Alright, this is another fun boss. We typically do really well on this boss too. So we don't want to get blown off the thing. This should be an okay spot. It wasn't an okay spot. I never really understand this fight because like I always think I know the mechanics and then something random always kills me. Like, all I understand about that fight is that you have to put your back to a wall, and there's tornadoes to avoid. And we didn't get knocked off the wall, and we didn't get hit by a tornado. So, like, what other white effect on the white ground did I not see? No, I'll never understand that one. Sometimes we do the fight and it's fine, other times I die to apparently nothing that I could perceive. It wasn't a tornado and it wasn't the knockback. So I don't know what it was. You can't be standing in the circle. Oh, so the whole platform? So I can't be standing anywhere on the platform. It's like I need to be on the circle because he does a knockback. And if I'm not in the circle when he does the knockback, I will get knocked off. But if I stay in the circle to not get knocked off, I just get instantly killed. That's a tough one. That's okay. I'm more than happy just to get killed and let the group finish him. Because if I put myself out here, out of the circle, I'm gonna get knocked off the platform. So I put myself against the pillar so that I can't get knocked off. But apparently that's where you stand if you just want to die immediately. Like, yeah, it's okay. It's a really quick fight, and typically I just die right away, and I come back, and the fight is over. And that's okay with me. I'll live. I'm not logging or trying to get like high parses, so I'm fine just being dead for the entire fight. Doesn't negatively impact me. It's the knockback that's killing me, so I should just let myself get knocked off the edge, I guess. Or maybe that would be the better solution. Just stand out in the open and get flung off. I'm sure I'll get to try it again someday. I'll just stand out in the open, like away from everything, and we'll see what happens. Nice. So like from what all I can say is like apparently I have a really hard time seeing effects that look like this. Like any kind of white particle effect. When it's a white particle effect and a white sky, apparently I just can't see it. I'm assuming that was some kind of like gust cone that got aimed at me. And I just apparently I can't see the particle effects. Nothing occurred to me, nothing stood out. I wonder if it's something I can turn up. Spell density, maybe? Maybe I do everything? Maybe I'll be able to see a little bit more if I turn it to everything. Because I'm just not seeing the effects at all today. were the people that I was raiding with my friends. Craig, is that what you're talking about? You're talking about the raid last night? We're going to do another raid on Thursday. Yeah. But we're going to do Blackwing Descent on Thursday. And then I think Friday is going to be like cleanup night. So any bosses that we haven't killed on Tuesday or Thursday, I believe we're going to wrap those up on Friday, or at least try to. They're my guildies. Like, I don't know them in real life. But I know them from the community, from the channel, from the Discord, and from the game. I don't have real life friends. But it was a guild run. I think we had one pug, but other than that, it was a full guild run, which is awesome. That was like more raid bosses than I've killed in like the past 8 years, about 7 years, about 6 or 7 years. So that's the most raid bosses I've killed in about 6 or 7 years. So it was a lot of fun. I'm like, I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I don't have any real life friends, and at this point in my life, I'm probably not going to make many like real life friends. I'm okay just making friends in video games at this point. I don't have time for real life friends anyway. Even if I had real life friends, I would be a really bad friend because I would never have time to go like do anything with real life friends. I would never have time to go hang out. I would never have time to go to the bar. I would never have time, like... And if I had time to do those things, I'd probably want to spend them in a different way. It's much better just to be my friend in the game, because then we might actually do stuff together. If you're my friend in real life, we're never gonna hang out or talk or see each other. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I don't have time for it. And the last time I had like real life friends was like they were work friends, you know, just people you know at work. I guess we'll do like physical friends and online friends. Yeah, I don't need physical friends. So I don't have time to do physical things. Yeah. Part of the reason why I have no friends is that I refuse to give power infusion to any other person. I refuse to give power infusion to anybody else but myself, and that's part of the reason why I don't have friends. Yeah, there's not a big difference. You can have like friends, you can have virtual friends, you can have in-person friends. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I have more time for online friends than I have for like physical friends. I don't really want to leave my house. I don't really want to go do stuff regularly. I like being at home. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys are online friends. Yeah. I said I would change what I was calling it. I won't say real friends. I'll say physical friends, in-person friends, or online friends. Yeah, I don't have any in-person friends. I don't have any in-person friends, and I don't really need any in-person friends right now. Let's use, that's better terminology. Real is derogatory. Yeah, we won't say real friends, because it's the same thing. We'll say in-person or virtual. Just like work can be in-person or virtual, friends are also either in-person or virtual. Sometimes they can overlap a little bit. I think we have to catch the balls here. Yeah, I think here we want to get the balls. Later we want to avoid the balls. The last fight we were throwing balls in a hoop. This dungeon is a lot about balls, and it's not about a lot of other things. I'm not really sure why that is. It's the most ball-oriented dungeon that I've been in. Oh, I saw at the last minute. I saw that I was just. This guy is dead all the time. Let's just leave him. Can AI be used as a friend? It can be used as a friend, but I would say that's a risky proposition. Yeah, I'm sure that there are AIs that you could converse with and be friendly with, but I mean, like, I don't know. I think that's like a personal choice where you have to look inward. And then it probably also depends on how advanced the AI is. Ultimately, I don't really see why not. Like, my kid is friends with his stuffed animals, you know, and that's just in his imagination. So I'm sure you could have an AI friend. I don't see why not. That's like a personal choice, you know. Ultimately, like, I'm not going to tell you who or what you may or may not be friends with. As long as it's not a relationship that's harming you physically or emotionally, you can be friends with whatever and whoever you want. I think this is the one where we avoid balls. I was a little sloppy. I felt a little sloppy there, but hey, we got it done and we timed it pretty nice. That was relatively smooth for this place. Relatively smooth. We got an item. What did we get? We got 499 staff. Oh man, I don't need this. I already have a 499 staff. I think the crit in mastery is better than the haste. Any priest players out there, do I need crit or haste more? I feel like I'm fine with the crit. Cause yeah, I don't need that. Here. Like, if one of these guys needs it, I can trade it to them. This guy wants it for Mog. Sure, buddy. Sure. I'll give it to you for Mog. There you go. There we go. We're making friends. We are making friends. Yeah, you guys are having some horrible temperatures. Yeah, we have cooled off a little bit here in Michigan, so I'm very happy to not be in the 100-degree temps. Very happy. I'm sure we're gonna get it again. You know, it's gonna come back. The heat dome is gonna come back. That's what we know for sure. But for right now, I'm glad I'm not completely melting. It's been decent. Let's get a repair in. I should probably empty out my inventory, just stuff I don't need here that I could be selling for gold. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need the pants. We don't need this. Oh, wait. Some of these might, yeah, as long as I'm not selling the trinkets. My trinkets, this is a healing trinket, so when I heal LFR, it'll be nice to have that. So yeah, I don't want to sell the trinkets. Everything else can go. But yeah, see, these two trinkets have to stay. Okay. Everything else can go. From that, we got a Brackenhide Hollow 6. It's been a long time since we've had a Brackenhide Hollow. Brackenhide Hollow 6 would be okay. We have a Brackenhide, so even if we can do it, maybe I just do it at a 5. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it at a 6. I'd like to get it done at a 5, and we have a higher chance of getting it done at a 5. So let's bump this down 1. And I just think that that's all we really need is a 5. We don't need the 6. So I think this will just be better. This place has been a struggle in the past. Like, some groups can go through here and it's okay. But I feel like especially if you get a tank that likes to overpull, then this place can be an absolute nightmare. What is LFR? LFR is looking for raid. Yeah, like the raid finder, automatic raid finder. LFR has a difficulty that's a little bit easier than normal mode. And yeah, you queue up for raids. Similar to how you might queue up for like a heroic dungeon. Can mages AoE level in the game like they do in Classic? No. In retail, you simply don't get that much XP from kills. In retail, the way to level up is to do quest or do dungeons. Like, you could dungeon grind. Dungeon grinding is definitely way, especially when time walking is going on. Like right now, we have time walking. So like, especially time walking, you just grind dungeons all day and you level up pretty fast. But you can't just go out into the world and kill mobs. The XP values are basically non-existent compared to how much it takes for you to level up. Sad but true. Sad, but nobody wants this Brackenhide 5. I wonder why. We'll give it a few minutes. If nobody wants the Brackenhide 5, we could drop it down to a 4 and see if that helps. Because if you can't even get DPS to pop into your run, then it's not looking good. Here we go. Here's a deeps. Item level 500, but with 386 rating. I'll take it. Okay, that's 2 of us. You think it's easier to find groups with higher level keys? See, that's weird. That hasn't been my experience, but the highest I pushed a key is like 6. I haven't been doing like super high keys because, you know, because of item level. So maybe it picks up at like a higher key. Yeah, with these middling keys, I often feel like I fill it faster with lower level people. So like if I were to bump this down to a 4 or even a 3, it would fill faster, but maybe past a certain threshold, the keys fill up really quick. But when you're I feel like maybe this is targeting like more casual Mythic enjoyers. This is probably in like a weird middle ground. Between like it's starting to get difficult, but it not being like the high level keys that a lot of people want to push, but it's also not an easier key. I think 5 is just a weird middle ground. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting carried, but I try to pull my weight. I don't ever feel like I'm being completely carried. Oh, Amy, you let him have the practice swords? Like the actual kata swords? Like the foam swords? Okay, okay. Yeah, see, I would have told them no. I would have told them the practice swords are not toys. The practice swords are for practice. The wooden swords are for our toys. Oh, just the 2 of them. Okay, as long as it's just the 2 of them. But realistically, that's practice equipment, which is not a toy. We got 3 deeps. We need tank and healers. Tank and healers. He's training her with the sword. I'm sure her parents appreciate like her getting like sword lessons from our son. I'm sure they appreciate that. John, you did that with real swords. Ah, yes. We used to shoot at each other with BB guns. We had a 1 pump rule. We wore like safety goggles and we would use trash can lids for shields, and we would shoot each other with BB guns. And it was the 1 pump rule. Pump it once, don't pump it more than once. And these are BBs, not pellets, so you know. Unless it was a direct skin hit, like you hardly felt it. Not incredibly safe, obviously, but this is what we did. But we never fought with real swords. Yeah, we never did that. Not that I can remember. We used to play with throwing knives and stuff and like throwing stars, and that was probably super unsafe. But nobody ever got seriously hurt. Where are all my tanks and healers at this evening? Come on, guys. If you're a tank or a healer, I need you to sign into the game right now, and I need you to find my listing, and I need you to join my listing. Because, yeah, we need tanks and healers really bad. Rock fights. Rock fights sounds more dangerous than BB gun fights. Because rocks can be all sorts of shapes, sizes, and weights. Rock fight sounds dangerous. Ooh, Josh, ouch. Were you guys using the one pump rule? Ooh, I can see it like going up under the fingernail. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, we didn't have other things to do. When target practice got boring, we shot them at each other. That was it. Not that I would ever recommend anybody do this. If you're a kid, firstly, if you're a kid, you should close the stream. But if you are a kid, maybe someone's kid who's overhearing this in the background, do not fire pellet guns at your friends. It's not entertainment. Just don't do it. It's not safe. I don't condone any of the stuff I did as a child. I just happened to do it. But I wouldn't condone it. You're like, I pumped it a couple of times. Yeah. It was more than one pump. Yeah, see, I see how it is. Yeah, Chaos Coordinator, we're talking about how as kids we used to shoot each other with BB guns. Because we were so bored in the 90s, we had nothing else to do in the 90s, so sometimes you just had BB gun fights. Yep. And other, like, super unsafe stuff that kids these days wouldn't do. And this guy doesn't know if he wants to be in my group or not. He's like, maybe he's holding out for a better offer. He's a monk, so he should just take the invite. But it looks like he's holding out. Yeah, when I was a kid, we didn't have airsoft guns. Airsoft guns did not exist when I was a kid. There were paintball guns. But when I'm talking about when we were like 11, 12 years old. Like, paintball guns were something that you had to, like, basically be an adult to do, like, much older kid. None of us had access to paintball guns, but we all had a BB gun. And airsoft just didn't exist. I didn't start hearing about airsoft until I was in like my late teens, early 20s. And airsoft always seemed like just a half measure between like a paintball gun. It's like, okay, so it's like a paintball gun, but for wimps. Like, you don't want to actually get shot with a paintball gun, so you're doing airsoft instead. And the airsoft guns, they try to make them look like real weapons, which I didn't really care for that. Tried to make it seem like super cool, like, oh, look at my stylized real airsoft gun. Like, I never got into it. I figure if you're gonna shoot actual things at each other, you should just go all the way and do a paintball gun. It's gonna hurt a lot more. We got a group. Listen, I don't know what kind of group it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be a successful group. I don't know. There are lots of unanswered questions. But we can at least try. I think I either invited a really low healer or a really low tank. I wish you could hover over people and see their item level. Is that bad? Is that a bad thing to want? Because I invited somebody who I think it was either the healer or the tank. I think it was the tank, so I'm kind of worried. I'm a little concerned. Yeah, Aaron, that was Patrick that got you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cyberchild, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Who man, good evening to you, buddy. How's my day going? It's going pretty well. Pretty well. I had kind of an ADD, like just lacking focus day earlier today, but I figured some things out about what I wanted to do in the game, and now here we are this evening, doing some mythics. I kind of decided this is my main. Like, this is my Dragonflight main. I kind of want to focus most of my Dragonflight gaming with this character and kind of stick on this character when I'm playing Modern WoW. Because I feel like I have been bouncing around playing a lot of different characters, but none of the characters that I've played have been as fun as this character, so that's kind of what I decided today. Johnny, thank you so much for the $5 Superman. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for moving us forward. That's awesome. Yeah, I bounced around on like 6 different characters this morning and tried to do time walking on a bunch of characters, and like all I really realized was that like other classes are probably really cool, but I already have like 3 really cool classes that I like, and this is by far my favorite class. And so I really do think like this is my main, and then for like my alts I have my Paladin and my Mage. And you know, there's always going to be another class, there's always going to be another spec. But I feel like I'm ready to just kind of settle down and focus a little bit. Especially like as we get closer to War Within, just kind of having more focus in general. And then for Cataclysm, I'm going to focus on my Warrior. And then when we want to level, if we just want to hang out and level, we'll do that in Classic Era Vanilla. So yeah, I'm trying to narrow the scope of things to have a little bit of focus. But today was kind of a rough day for my ADHD. War Within's coming out on the... well, early access starts on the 22nd. If you bought... of August. If you bought the $90 version. Which means the pre-patch is going to start on the 23rd of July. 23rd of July should be pre-patch. Patrick, thank you so much, man. That's really generous of you. A $20 super on top of the gift bomb. That's incredible, man. You got a raise. You're happy to be sharing the wealth. That's awesome. That's really cool, man. Thanks for being here. Oh, I forgot. So now that we're on a 5 here, we have that one affix where we have to like leash the vine. And if we don't leash the vine, we go pop. We didn't leash the vine, we went pop. Because that's what we get. Alright, I have a good feeling about this group though. If I can get it together, then I have a good feeling about this group. we didn't wipe here, and a lot of times you know a bad group in here if you come in and like everybody dies in the first pull. So like I'm the only person that died. That means we have a good group and we should be good. We'll cross our fingers. Oh no, it's not the Vine affix this week. So what was it that killed me if it was... Oh, maybe it was this thing. Oh yeah, what is this? A green circle, and then we drop something on the ground. Okay, yeah, that wasn't quite what I thought it was. The green circle's a dot that bursts. The only affix is the volcanic eruptions. Awesome. Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate that. So the volcanic things, that's the affix. Okay. And then the green stuff is just whatever they're doing. I'm following the NPC. Out of the corner of my eye, I'm following somebody, and the thing that I'm following is not a player, but the NPC. Super big brain smart. Yeah. It helps to look at your screen when you're moving around. Not just out of the corner of your eye. That's a bad time to get feared. This rogue is absolutely crushing it. What spec is he? Looks like he's assassination spec. I don't see many rogues in Mythics, I realize. Is the thing that's shooting me into the air, is that the affix? And like, is there a way I can see that ahead of time? Because like, I'm getting shot into the air and I'm seeing that part, but I'm really not seeing anything to avoid before. I guess maybe that was it? I have to like train my eyes to see this thing, because I notice that I'm getting shot into the air repeatedly, like right there, and I have a feeling that I'm just like, I'm not moving out of something, but I'm not seeing it, whatever it is. Okay, that time I saw it. Yeah, for some reason my brain doesn't want to acknowledge mechanics on the floor today. I keep, like, my brain just deletes it, like I don't even see it. This might be the first time I've encountered this affix. I don't remember ever encountering, like, a lava ball that shoots me into the air before. The volcanoes only hit range DPS. Okay, so like that's why I'm getting targeted so often. I'm one of the few that are going to get targeted by it. That makes sense. Yeah, I just can't focus on that mechanic. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna get good at moving out of whatever that is. Like I see it too late. Like I often see it just as it shoots me into the air. Like I'm maybe it's because I'm surrounded by so much other spell effects. Like I feel like I constantly have other stuff like around my character. It just makes it really hard to even notice it. Now I'm noticing it. So weird. I'm being fixated. Well, we got it. Zoom out a little more. This is about as much as I can zoom out. I can't play from back here. Like if I play from back here, I won't see anything. I have to, like, this is about as far as I can zoom out, unfortunately. On bigger bosses I can zoom out a little more, but yeah. That's probably part of the problem though. Agreed. They don't seem to do a lot of damage, you know, besides interrupting me momentarily, they don't really seem to do a lot. Do they have like a stacking debuff or something that I should actually be worried about them? Because regardless of whether I have to move myself or they shoot me into the air, either way I'm interrupted. Either way I have to stop casting and stop doing everything I'm doing. Like, regardless of whether I'm moving or not, and they don't seem to hit for a lot. So I wonder if I should even care too much about them. They're just an annoyance. Yeah, having to move is the annoyance, like, honestly. So I'm gonna try to move out of them, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it, because like either way it stops what I'm doing. Whether I move or not, like, it stops everything I'm doing. So I'll try to move out of them, but if it's not killing me and it's not killing anybody else, it's not making life too much more difficult for the healer, then I guess it's fine. If we miss some. Yeah, I'm talking about the volcanic thing. Yeah. I'm kind of like having trouble seeing it, but it also doesn't seem like it's a huge problem for the healer or anything like that, so. There will be 15 under you sometimes. Yeah. I guess if I see like 15 spawn under me, I'll probably move out of the way. That's fine. Yeah, I do notice sometimes there are more, sometimes there are less. If I see a bunch pop up, then I'll try to get away. Also, if there are a bunch, it'll be more obvious. It's when there's one that I just don't see it. It's when there's one and it spawns directly under me. Like, if it spawns, like, kind of next to me, I always see it. But if it's one and it's directly under my character model, I often miss it. But if it's a bunch of them, I should see it. That went fairly smoothly. Yeah. Not bad. If I get the arrow, pull them closer to the boss. Okay, for some reason I thought we wanted them to not reach the boss. Yeah, I was kind of operating under the opposite assumption with that one. I thought like, okay, I don't want these guys to reach the boss because so I'll keep them far away. So we want them to be just easily picked up by the tank. Alright, I will keep that in mind for next time. This run has been very smooth. Other Brackenhide runs I've had have made me hate life. But this one has been smooth. This boss is gonna kill me probably. I've died to this guy a couple times. I need to like kind of pay attention to what's happening. Something about dogs killing me. Well, I didn't die, so that's good. Whew. Is the spec engaging? Is it fun to play? Yeah, it's my main now. It's incredibly fun to play. And it's like, I always feel like I can get better at it. And I feel like I can see myself getting better at it the more that I play it. And I didn't really feel that on some other specs. So yeah, it is fun, it is engaging, I really do like it. It went from being a class that I was like really unsure of to being my main character. Patrick, 12 months, man. Thank you so much. That's a lot of support. I really appreciate you being here tonight. Wow. That was a tough... So I think, like, being more aware of the totems is an opportunity for me there. Herbie, thank you so much for the membership, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, what happened? Oh, the trash. Oh, no. We got 99%. We can't relax yet. We're not done. We got 99% on the trash. We got to finish this up. Otherwise, we don't time the run. We kind of dropped the ball there. I wasn't paying attention. We killed the boss. I was super happy to have not died. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. Yeah, we had 1% to go. Oh, man. That was almost very bad. Oh, what did we get? 502 neck. Hey, that's an upgrade. Part of me feels like it's not quite as good for us. Well, it doesn't have leech. It has crit. I guess crit is better. I'm gonna take it. There we go. Hey, that was really good. And so that means that we have now done this at a 5. Yeah, there we go. 555. Halls of Infusion. This is the lowest one that we have. I'm doing better now than in past broadcast. What's changed? As far as this character, just practice. I'm trying to get on every night to do at least one run. Even if I don't stream, I try to get on every night and try to do at least one run. My gear has gotten better. Like, gear is progressively getting better, so I live longer when I'm hit by mechanics accidentally, and I just do a little bit more damage, but mainly it's been practice. Practice, familiarity. I still have a lot to learn. My reflexes still are not finely honed. It's a class that I feel like I could get really good at over a long period of time if I focus on it. And if I kind of like stop splitting my focus in retail between different characters and I focus on this character, then I could probably get pretty good. But yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, what's next? What's happening, Mike? Nothing. We're just killing bosses. It's been really smooth, actually. What did my key become? Oh god, what happened to my key? Oh, here it is. A 6 Neltheris. Neltheris I remember being pretty rough. Let's try it on a 5. What do I need for Keystone Master? Does everything have to be purple? Do I need all purples for Keystone Master? Or do I need all of a certain number? Or do I need to... I guess I don't really know what's involved exactly in getting the Keystone Master achievement. I thought it was all 5s. What made me want to get back into retail? I never really fell out of retail. I've always played a little bit of retail. I guess the time I played the least retail was probably the end of BFA and Shadowlands. But even if you go back on the channel way back in the day, I had retail level ups even back in the day, years and years ago when I was only doing recorded stuff. So I never really stopped playing retail. I play more retail now because I found that I really like Mythic Plus. And 5-man content has historically been my favorite content. I really love hard 5-man content. But I used to dislike the idea of Mythic Plus because I was worried about the timer. I listened to people on the internet who said it was a very negative environment and people were evil in Mythic Plus. And so for a long time I just had this thing against Mythic Plus and I never tried it. So and then finally in Season 3 I jumped in and I have had a lot of fun. So what has made me play more retail is having an endgame progression that I care about. Finding that I like Mythic Plus and having that endgame progression that I care about has brought me into playing more retail, but I never stopped playing retail. So no, I never stopped playing retail. Yeah, I used to hate Mythic Plus because I never tried it. And so I had this idea of what it was. It was a timer, it was a negative group, it was an angry tank. I had all these ideas that weren't from my own experience. And so in Season 3, I just committed to trying them out, and I ended up having a great time. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Yeah, it turns out just doing it yourself and seeing how you feel about it is a better thing to do. I wasted years and years and years of having a thing against Mythic Plus without really understanding what Mythic Plus was or how it worked. That was my problem. Yeah, that was my problem. So yeah, let's see. I could put a medallion into my neck to get a gem slot. That's right. Yeah, I had a gem slot in the old one, I think, too, and I just never put a gem in it. Because I think I don't even know what gem I would need. I'd have to look up like what gem I need and what the name of the item is. So yeah, I don't have anything now. I don't have any enchants or anything either. Okay, so we are gonna bop this down to a 5, I think. Five to 6 purples completed on both affixes, tyrannical and fortified. Okay, so I need all purples basically. We're trying to purple everything. And if something isn't purple, it's because I've only done it on one affix. Like, I guess I got the 5 on Brackenhide, but I guess I need to get it on the other. I need to do it at a 5 on the other affix as well, I guess. Yeah, I'm still a little confused on like the actual like mathematics behind it. I'll just keep trying to get 5s on everything. Like if I get 5s on everything week after week after week, then eventually I will get Keystone Master. I guess I'll think about it like that. And I'll just keep trying to do 5s. Okay, yeah, if I've done it on both affixes and I've done it at a 5 or greater, it'll turn purple. Okay, so purple is the goal. Okay, that makes more sense. That's easier to... purple is my goal. If I'm blue, I'm not there yet. Ideally, I guess I get everything at 5, and then the next week I get everything at 5 again. Like, these two are good, so I don't need Uldaman anymore. I don't need Algathar Academy anymore. No doubt I will still pull those keys, but I don't need them. Or if you do a 10 by default on a single affix, you get higher points for doing a dungeon in both affixes. Oh, okay. So I could do a 10 on a single affix or 2 5s. Okay, I think I get it. If you can do them in time. I don't think I'm going to be doing any 10s anytime soon. I'm in awe of people who do like really high keys in Season 4. Because keys are already, the way they redid everything, keys are already pretty hard, like even at a lower level. So I don't know if I'll be doing 10s anytime soon. I feel pretty good about the 5s we're doing. I feel pretty good about the 5s. And I feel like I'm just getting comfortable with the 5s. Once I stop asking, why am I dying? Then I'm getting closer, right? Once I'm not dying, or at least once I know like why I died, yeah. Like right now, every other death I don't understand. And I've been through these dungeons like a few times, you know? Like at this point, I have done them a few times. But yeah, like not everything sticks in my head. And sometimes I just don't see everything that happens. So I might be asking that question for a while. We got a dude back in Veldraken that might need a summon. Yeah, he needs a summon. Let's pop out and summon this dude. We got a Lockstone. Of course we got a Lockstone. Of course we do. That makes it much simpler. It's a matter of like a few feet away, but it's fine. We'll do the Lockstone. The Lockstone is cooler. I do appreciate the help on the class. It's always useful when you guys know more than I do, which is most of the time, honestly. But yeah, I do appreciate all the help. That's what makes this more enjoyable to stream. Like, I sometimes I get on in the evening by myself, and I do these by myself. But if I'm doing them alone in a vacuum, then I don't exactly get to learn anything from your guys' experience. It's not as fun in a vacuum. The healer had to repair. So he is not ready. Alright, he's back. I think that we'll just do another ready check just to make sure that he's here. Okay, everyone's good. I'm so bad with power infusion. Like, I mainly just hit it, and like half the time I hit it, it only goes on me. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know why I'm so lazy with it. Maybe I need a macro to like target somebody else. Because unfortunately, a lot of the times I'm using it and it's only benefiting me. Definitely a big area of opportunity. Yeah, ooh. Oh, I was doing so good at avoiding those for like a hot second. For just a split second, I was like, oh, I'm avoiding these now. Look how good I am at avoiding these now. And no, I'm not. I'm still not avoiding them. Not nearly enough. This place is always really hard. I don't think I've had a single run through here that's been easy. I need to start trying to use this before the pull starts. Like if I hit it like that now, then I don't have to worry about doing it in combat. I lose a couple seconds off it that way, I guess. But it's better than only hitting it on myself. I'm taking lots of damage here, and some of it I know, like I died to an eruption there, but like right before that I was taking an insane amount of damage and I have no idea what it was. Yeah, I don't know what it was, like whatever, well, like molten explosion, I guess. I got killed by the volcanic plume, but it was whatever molten explosion is, like annihilated me. And I tried to like back away from it. I thought maybe it was a proximity thing, but it didn't seem to matter how far I got. Shielding myself didn't do anything. I tried to pop my heal, but I think my heal was on cooldown. Like, whatever that was just annihilated me. Yeah, Molten. It needs to be interrupted. Okay, yeah, I'm not even seeing who's casting it. Interrupting has been something that I did a lot on my Paladin. I feel like I don't interrupt at all on this character, so maybe I should try to see like what's going on, because no one else is interrupting it either. On the Rep Pally, like I interrupt all the time. Not on this character, though. I feel like we're probably not going to be able to time this one with already having so many deaths. We got 9 deaths already. Ugh. What do we got? We got 4 bosses. 25 minutes left to go. Healer's dead. This is a wipe. Or maybe not. Maybe we don't need healers. Nah, we need healers. Yeah, this one we're not timing this one. I'd be really happy if someone, like, if nobody leaves, I'd be happy if we can just like finish the run. Ooh. Oh well, there we go. I knew it was gonna happen. That's rough. I mean, he knew, like, I can't blame him, you know, he realizes we're not gonna time the run. The really shitty part about this is my Hearthstone's on cooldown. Yep, so that's a bust. So now we have it on a 4. Like, a 4 doesn't get us anything. A 4 doesn't get us towards Keystone Master at all. That's kind of the bummer. Is like, now if I can't do it on a 5, it's like it's not even really worth doing it. But I have to do it anyway because it's the key that I have. So what are you gonna do? I could try to get into like somebody else's run, but nobody invites me still. I still don't get any invites to other groups, which is sad. Like, what else do I need on a 5? I need like everything on a 5. Maltheris, Azure Vaults, Ruby Life Pools. Like, I could look for somebody else's group, but like nobody ever invites me. So you think at this point, like, my gear score is pretty good, my rating is pretty good, so you'd think I would get more invites, but I just don't. +5, I'll just sign up for whatever. Azure Vault I need, Halls of Infusion I need, Ruby Life Pools I need, Ruby Life Pools. And now we sit, and then we get really sad, because nobody wants us. I'm not sure, like, what's not, oh, there we go. That's nice. Yeah, usually I don't get invites. But maybe I'm getting to a point where people, like, maybe my rating is high enough now, I don't know. What is my rating? 1647, like, that's not bad. I didn't see where we're going at all. Halls of Infusion, ooh, okay. Halls of Infusion. Halls of Infusion. Okay, it's all the way over this way. It'd be nice to be able to hearth out of here. Since there is no way that I'm going to make the flight, I'm going to park it right here, and I am going to go bio while I wait for this group to come together. I will be right back. All right, yeah, we have tank and heals. So I mean, I guess we're just waiting for DPS. It's kind of surprising that we're waiting for DPS. That's a little shocking. And we lost somebody. We got a full group, we got a summon off, and then we lost someone. We lost a deeps. Marson, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I guess he's being, like, pretty picky, which is kind of surprising. Because he invited me, and I have less rating than this Warlock, and I have less gear score than the Warlock. So I wonder, like, what is the pickiness about at this point? Is the pickiness about the class? Because, yeah, these guys have, like, decent rating. Oh, here, he grabbed the red pally. Maybe he wanted to have a melee specifically? I don't know. Surprised that he grabbed the red pally. It was about the class. Okay, okay. That's probably something that, like, I don't do well. Like, I probably don't put together good groups. Because when I put together groups, I'm just inviting whoever wants in. I'm never being very intentional about who I pick. I look for item level and gear score, obviously, but I'm not really looking at class. And so the groups I put together probably suck. They're probably like very hit or miss. Because I don't put a lot of thought into the meta or anything like that. Ghost and Coffee says, I've said that before. LOL. Your groups are interesting. Yes, that's very polite of you. Yeah, I'm realizing now that my groups are mismatched, like random groups, that I grab whoever is interested who looks like they can do it, and I don't put any thought into like my class structure really. So like maybe I should try to get a little bit better at that in the future. Maybe more of my hosted keys will have success if I'm actually trying to build a better group. Alright, all I remember about this guy is just, I think, electricity stuff. Yeah, probably just lots of stuff that's probably going to kill me. Son of a biscuit. Damn it. We got him anyway. I was so close to not dying in that fight. So very close. At least we died right at the end. Oh man, I thought I was going to get out of that. That was a tough one. I thought I was going to make it out of it. I was about to be very proud of myself for not dying. It just didn't turn out that way. Holy shit. What was that? I'm assuming like maybe something needed to be interrupted that didn't get interrupted? What the F? Like, I didn't even see it. We had just pulled the group. Oh my god. Would it make things too easy if they did something to highlight when an enemy cast was important to be interrupted and when it's not? Like, maybe it's the cast bar is a different color, maybe the icon next to the cast bar is different. Like, is it too much to think like maybe it could be called out in a little bit of a clearer way? The stuff that's actually dangerous and that you should actually interrupt, or the stuff that's not, or like, or just keep looking it up on the internet so that we know like ahead of time. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it could be called out better in the game. Like, hey, this is super dangerous, you're gonna want to interrupt it. Especially when it's trash pack mechanics. Like, I kind of get like looking up a boss and like reading a little bit about a boss, like whatever, but when it's trash pack mechanics, I feel like they can make it a little easier to discern like, hey, this one ability has to be interrupted. Like maybe the cast bar is solid red. Like the whole the cast bar is red. If red cast bar, then it's a deadly ability, you gotta interrupt it. This run back alone is going to kill our timer. Like, we probably aren't going to time this just because of the run and just because there are no skips in this dungeon. Like, we can't teleport ahead. Oh, and I think we've gone the wrong way. Like, I don't think we've gone the right way either. Like, I don't know where we're at. Everyone is now just running back and forth, like nobody knows. Maybe this is where we're at. Maybe, okay, we're good. So, okay. Like, so these guys have some kind of ability. There's 3 of them. If they all have the ability, we're screwed. And then it just didn't happen this time. Like, what was different? This time they just didn't kill us. Last time they killed all of us. This time they didn't kill anybody. So I'm pretty confused as to like why. I don't know. Not sure what killed me there either. Doesn't matter, I guess. Let's see. Overpowering Croak. Okay, we just kept getting hit by Overpowering Croak. 1, 2, dead. So, I don't know. Probably my fault somehow. Maybe I was standing in something. Maybe I was facing the wrong direction. I don't know. Not really sure. I tried to pop a heal, but maybe it was on cooldown. I don't think I've hit Dispersion a single time. Like, that's the thing about Mythics, is like, there's not like a time when you're like, I'm taking too much damage. That's the problem. There's a time when you're not really taking damage, and there's a time when you're suddenly dead. I have not encountered many times when I'm like, I'm taking lots of damage. Like, I don't know, like, it's either a little bit of damage and I can bubble, or I can Desperate Prayer, or it's not any damage, or it's way too much damage. Like, I'm struggling to see like the middle ground when I want. I just don't use Dispersion. I don't think I've hit it at all. I've used it maybe like once or twice the entire time. Because it just seems like either I can save myself with a bubble or a heal, or I'm going to be instantly dead before anybody can do anything about it. And every time I try to say that I'll try to disperse next time, I'm never going to disperse. I don't know why I can't think about it. It's like, I have a bubble, I have a heal. If those don't work, then typically I die. How much does this reduce damage anyway? Reduce damage by 75%? Like, I don't know. If I'm already about to die, like, that may or may not help me. If I'm already basically dead, it may or may not help. Oh no, not this fight. So he's gonna shatter every single one of these except the safe one. And I have to hope I'm by the safe one, I guess. This is another fight I've never quite figured out what the trick is to this. Every single one of these is going to explode, except for like the only one that's safe. I'm not really sure what's... Amar, thank you so much for the $5 Superman. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are not dead. We're not dead! I lived. That's the first time that I've lived there. I've never lived there before. I always die right there. That first attack kills me. I'm not sure what these rings are. The rings seem bad. Okay, the rings are expanding. Yeah, I've never lived this far into the fight, so I don't know any of the other mechanics. That seems bad. Oh, son of a biscuit! F's! I moved as soon as I saw it. Literally as soon as I saw it, I moved out of it. I don't know where it's gonna go! How do I know where it's gonna go? Ah, what the F? He summons a tornado and like, it just picks a direction. How do I can't be close, I guess. Like, how do I know what direction the tornado is gonna take? I hate this fight. Oh, all my shit's broken. I guess that's it. That's probably it, man. Like 12 minutes left. There's no way we time it. We got 2 bosses left. Like even if we kill this guy, which it looks like they will, like there's no way that we time the run. I'm gonna be gone from the run for about 12 minutes anyway. It's gonna take me about 12 minutes to repair. Oh, you know what? I did a smart thing. I have hammers. The only smart thing I did at all was I have these. Oh my god, I'm so lucky that I have this. Otherwise it'd be over. Oh. God. I'm never gonna understand that fight. She faces the direction it's gonna go. Okay, I'll try to pay. All I saw was a tornado. And yeah, that was it. Just a tornado. Yep, and that's the first time I've ever gotten to see that fight beyond the first ice thing. So yeah, oh, what a mess. 11 minutes left. Oh, we have one more boss. Okay, we might get it. I don't think so, but it's possible, I guess. Oh. Yeah, I can't do gauntlets. Well, I hope they can do it. Unfortunately, I don't even get to see the fight, which is a really big bummer. But yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that one. Like, I'm playing a fucking MMORPG. I'm not playing a platformer. I'm not playing fucking like Crash Bandicoot or something. Like, I don't know. This is not my skill set. I am not good at whatever type of game you would call that. Oh, like yeah, so Subway Surfer. Yeah, I'm not playing Subway Surfer, so I'm not good at whatever that was. And I really don't appreciate boss mechanics that have to do with like dodging shit on a gauntlet run. Not a good time. We have no battle res, I guess. Maybe we already used it. It looks like they're gonna time it fine without me. I would have just liked to get more practice on the boss. Because the other mechanics seem cool. Nice, yeah, cool. It sucks to like get carried to the run, but I guess sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just get carried. But yeah, hey, that was successful. I guess I have to call it a success. There's not really much else I can call it. So that's nice. Was that a 5 or a 6? That was a 5. So yeah, the only thing that we don't have at least a 4 is no crit offensive. But I guess ideally I have to get 5s in everything. But it's nice to be making progress. It's very nice. We had a few successful runs and a few not successful runs. But yeah, guys, I am out of time for tonight. I have to go take my big dog for his nighttime walk. The only time it is safe for him to walk. So I have to go do that. I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me this evening. I want to do like more evenings like this, where if I don't play retail during the day, we can get on in the evening, we can do some mythics. It's a really good time, and I appreciate you guys being here for it and for all of the support. As always, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.